to have voted in favour of that strike, and there needs to be a 50% turnout. So this is raising the bar, because we've seen a number of strikes that have taken place over the recent years, which have had very, very small participation as far as union members are concerned, yet it has had a devastating impact on people who had no say whatsoever in the industrial action. So we're not saying that there should not be strikes. Some places do say in the public sector there can't be strikes. We're saying that before a strike can be called, at least 4 out of 10 of those union members have to have said yes in a strike ballot. I don't think that is unreasonable. I think it is reasonable. When a strike happens in the public sector, as I said, there are lots of people who have no choice in whether a strike takes place or not who are affected by that strike. Well, what it would mean is both the unions would have to make sure that more people participated in that strike action, and there was a lot more support for that strike action. It couldn't be called on a small minority of people just voting in that ballot. So yes, I think there needs to be greater participation, and I think there should be greater participation. I think that's a job of the union before it calls a strike to be able to convince its membership, and at least 40% of them saying positively yes in a strike ballot before that strike takes place. Next week, there is at the moment planned to be a strike on the London buses. Fewer than 20% of the bus drivers took part in that strike, yet that strike could affect up to 8 million people in London. I don't think that is fair. I don't think that is acceptable. Well, those who don't take part in don't join the union, of course, are not counted in these figures, so we're not referring to those. But those people who do join the union, 4 in 10. You know, we're not saying it. We're not setting an unrealistic headline. We're not setting an unrealistic sort of target. I think that is a sensible target, and there are a number of strikes that would have happened in the last 4.5 years that did reach that threshold. So rather than being able to call a strike on a very small threshold and sometimes very politically motivated, that would not be the case.